As the infrastructure which has supported Australia's oil and gas industry nears the end of its life, consideration is being given how to best decommission these facilities. To help inform the discussion between all stakeholders about whether to leave the infrastructure in the offshore environment or to remove it, the NDRI, the National Decommissioning Research Initiative, commissioned the Australian Institute of Marine Science to investigate the influence of oil and gas infrastructure on ecological connectivity in marine ecosystems.
This research focused on trying to find the available information on how offshore infrastructure may influence ecological connectivity. So our scientific community knows a lot about how natural environments might be connected through migrations or ocean currents, but we don't know, once we have that oil and gas infrastructure in the water, what role they will play in these connections between natural and artificial habitats. This research is important because throughout the world's oceans we have a lot of offshore oil and gas infrastructure, and a lot of them are getting close to the end of their user life, and we're starting to think about decommissioning options. But before that, we need to understand the role they're playing in the resilience of ecosystems by influencing ecological connectivity. So what we aim to do is to find what we already know and guide future research that can give us that really important science-based information for management decisions. So we conducted the research in two ways. We searched the literature and reviewed all the literature, scientific literature that we found, and we also did expert elicitation. So we went and used research search tools to find all the published literature in the subject. With those, we read them, we reviewed the information, and we also identify experts in the area. So we found that despite having a large volume of papers or scientific publications published on the importance of these structures for local communities, only 33 papers were available looking at how offshore infrastructure is influencing connectivity. So we still have a large gap of knowledge and the need to understand how these structures may influence movement and dispersal of organisms, or what the extent of their influence, and how the removal or different decommissioning options may affect the resilience of those important ecological processes.